Welcome to Genesis Global Radio, the origin of information. And now here's your host, Christine Larkin.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Genesis Global Radio, the origin of information. I'm Christine Larkin. On today's segment, we'll be speaking with Pam Reaves, founder of Nella LLC. She's a certified professional coach, and Nella LLC is the umbrella under which Pam operates a number of her business interests and initiatives. She holds a Bachelor of Science degree in business management and has over 30 years of experience working and thriving in diverse corporate cultures in the areas of human resources, labor relations, finance, legal, and real estate. She's a published author. Her debut book was released in July of 2011, and it's been described as thought-provoking and powerful, and is well received by readers as far away as Africa and Australia. Ms. Reaves is also the recipient of a number of awards and recognitions, including the National Association of Professional Women's 2012 VIP Woman of the Year, Covington's Who's Who of Networking Professionals and Executives, and the Black Wall Street Award in recognition of the legacy of the entrepreneurial spirit of African Americans in Tulsa, Oklahoma's Greenwood section, often referred to as the Black Wall Street. She's been a featured author and speaker at cultural events, radio and TV shows, book festivals, and expos, and she's taken time out of her busy schedule to join us today. I'd like to give a warm welcome to Pamela Reaves. Pamela, thank you for being on our show.
Thanks for having me, Christine.
Oh, well, it's great to have you here. You're a busy gal. So tell us in your words, who is Pam Reaves?
Well, Christine, I consider myself a perpetual work in progress. Throughout my lifetime, I've had many interests, and I'm the type of woman that I try to pursue all of them, regardless of the outcome. It's my opinion that everything that I've been through, everything that I learned, all of my experiences, they've shaped the woman that I've become, as well as the woman who continues to evolve.
Oh, that's beautiful. My kind of gal. So tell us, what inspired you to become a life coach? This is such a cool thing. And what types of coaching are you involved in?
Well, as a matter of fact, life coaching winds up being an extension of everything that I've been through, all of my experiences, all of my work experiences. And I've been so blessed. I come from a very humble beginning, but I've worked in some of the largest corporations in the world, and I've worked in different types of environments. And so at this point in my life, I want to give back. I want to share what I've learned, and coaching is the perfect transition. So based on a lot of things and where I've been and who I am internally, I've decided to concentrate my coaching in relationship coaching, motivational coaching, and image coaching, because, Christine, I am also a fashionista.
Oh, me too. Hey, you got to look good, right?
You feel good when you look good.
That is so true. And it goes beyond vanity. It's what you project to the world is how you feel about yourself. And, I think when people look good, others draw inspiration from them looking good. Don't you think so?
Yes, I do. I always tell clients that image is much, much more than just appearance.
Yeah.
There are so many components to it, but when you put them all together, people remember you, and
Yes.
That's what you want. You want that lasting impression, and it to be a positive one.
Right. And Pam, don't you think that it elevates people when you look at someone who takes time to groom and wear nice clothing and nice shoes? Don't you think it rubs off?
Yes, because not everybody is a visionary. And so when you carry yourself in a certain way, you inspire other people, And as I say, I don't mind getting inspiration from someone else, but I'll put the Pam twist on it and make it my own.
Oh, my kind of girl again. I like that. That's a great way to think, because, you're an individual and we all have a uniqueness about us, and you take the time to really think about that and put it out there. So why should clients consider you for their life coaching needs?
Well, first of all, this is how I feel. I am that life coach who deals straight from the heart directly to the heart. And coaching is an up-close and personal kind of relationship. So if you're going to get up close and personal with a client, you had better move from the heart, because people can tell when you're sincere or when you're just in it for the money. Of course, it's a business, but it's a line of business that I've chosen because it's my heart. It's what I want to see everyone happy. I want to see everyone empowered, and that is possible. I always say your power begins within.
Oh, absolutely. And so tell us one little thing that you've been through that you bring to the table and you share in your coaching.
First and foremost is my corporate experience. Actually, I came to a company that was a growing company, and it was acquired by some executives off of Wall Street. And I was very timid, and, I really didn't know anything about Wall Street or large corporations when I entered into this environment. But these individuals saw something in me, and so that experience really wasn't available, and I have to be honest, to a lot of young African-American women. And so to have had that opportunity to grow with those type of people and have those type of people as my mentor, that was an awesome, awesome experience. And so when I see a lot of people coming into the corporate world and not really knowing how to navigate in that, because you can be brilliant, but corporate is a culture.
Absolutely.
And if you don't know how to navigate the waters, you may not do well. So everything that I've learned, that's what I want to do, touch every detail, for clients and bring it all together for them. Let them know that you can really accomplish anything that you want. And that's not just cliche. You just have to have this burning desire to accomplish it.
Fortitude, you have to do something every day toward that goal. I mean, that's sort of where I come from. Every single day, live it, think it, breathe it. You have to keep balance in your life with a good personal life. But that driving force, like you said, comes from within. And if you don't have that, you might need, someone like you to help that along.
That's right.
Yeah, and certainly, yes, the corporate culture is indeed a culture. I come from it. I was 25 years in the corporate world before coming on the air. And all of that experience really, really came into play here to share with others. So it's a great background. So how do you handle the challenges inherent in navigating that large corporate culture and then growing your own business?
Well, this is what I actually do. I use my corporate culture experience as my benchmark. And so I apply everything that I've learned to growing my business. And it's still just me. I don't have employees. But to say I know how to take a project from inception to completion. I've had to create my own marketing material. So, I just look at the quality. I look at what the input is in my environment, and I apply that to my business. And that's what I tell clients who are working with me. I said, no matter how small your business is, operate it and think of it as if it's the largest corporation in the world.
Oh, what great advice. Because, it really is, maybe the outcome is different, but the approach doesn't have to be different. The approach can be, right?
Absolutely. And I've had people to approach me who actually thought that my business was much more along and larger than it is. And that's because I'm applying the practices and the principles that I have learned in the corporate world.
Great.
So it's just, as I said, it's an excellent benchmark.
Yeah. So, anybody listening today to learn more about Pam, her life coaching practice, upcoming books and events, you can visit her site at www.pamreaves.com. That's PAMREAVES.com. And you can friend Pam on Facebook under the name Pamela Reaves, REAVES again. And you can follow her on Twitter at Pamela_Reaves. So what can we expect to hear about Pam Reaves in the future?
You can expect to hear that this coaching practice is growing by leaps and bounds. In 2013, I'm going to be launching some incredible, unforgettable you events. And I'm going to be launching another initiative, which is sort of entrepreneurial. It's a project that's near and dear to my heart. And so it's some exciting things that are going to be happening with and for Pam Reaves. And that's what I want to do, actually. I want to take as many other people with me on this wonderful, wonderful journey that I call life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and isn't it a privilege, right?
Yes, it is. Despite all the challenges, despite everything that's going on in the marketplace, it is still a wonderful, wonderful life. It's what you make it.
It's what you make it. And I don't know about you, Pam, but I would imagine you feel blessed to have the experience to live this incredible life.
I do. I enjoy it so much, Christine. You know, in retrospect, I am just so elated as to what has gone on, you know. And it's how you look at it. It's how you look at it.
Yeah, it's your approach. And, you know, we learn by our failures. I mean, let's face it.
That's right. You can look at it in a positive way. Your failures are your lesson.
Oh, definitely. I mean, without that, how would we learn, you know? So, again, to learn more about Pam Reaves, her life coaching practice, upcoming books and events, visit her site at www.pamreaves.com. And you can friend her on Facebook under the name Pamela Reaves and follow her on Twitter at Pamela_Reaves. And who isn't on Twitter and Facebook these days, right? Everybody's going there.
Yes.
So, you know, as we wind down, tell us, what do most people need coaching with, Pam?
Coaching is a discipline that you actually can use in every part of your life. And it's not a troubled individual necessarily who uses coaching. You know, successful people actually understand the benefit of coaching. So whatever your needs are, and it's a good thing, the great thing about coaching is that you're in charge. You're working with someone who's going to follow you, but that person is going to be your biggest cheerleader. That person is going to be totally committed to you. So if you need a balance, lifestyle lift, you know, or a new image, of course, then Pam Reaves is a coach you need to call.
So, Pamela, I want to thank you so much for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Well, once again, thank you for having me, and I look forward to coming back.
Yeah, me too. And leave us with, one last thought or one last word that comes to mind to inspire today.
Well, I'll share one of my quotes. Personality is the open display of the soul.
For upcoming segments, log on to www.genesisglobalmedia.com and keep your finger on the pulse of the hottest brands on the planet.